Hi. It's been over 2 years since my gastric bypass, and I've lost over 140 pounds. I'm not exactly sure. Ozzy, look at the camera. Yeet, hit. No? I'm sure eventually he'll look at the camera. And I thought you might like to know what I had for supper. I ate till I was pretty full, and I was past full. Looks like my compulsive overeating habits are still there, yet I've been able to use the bypass to change what I eat, and of course the quantity is drastically reduced. My advice to you, enjoy the honeymoon. That's those first few months, a year and a half after the surgery. Use that time. The weight is going to fall off you, but use that time to retrain your taste buds and to create new eating habits. Now, I like to eat at night. I'm a in front of the TV eater. You know, it's funny, I was looking at the videos I've made of myself recently, and I thought, oh gee, the camera really does add a couple of pounds, huh? And then I thought, alright, Lisa, be honest with yourself. Is it the camera that's adding a few pounds, or is it the Snyder's pretzels? People in the post-op community call these slider foods, slider, S-L-I-D-E-R, because they go down easily. Carby foods lead to more cravings, they lead to sluggishness, they lead to blood sugar highs and lows. Be careful of them. I feel better when I'm eating lean protein, fresh fruits. Yes, fresh fruits. Yes, fresh fruits. These carbophobics who talk about, oh, well, bananas have a lot of sugar, you shouldn't eat them. No, cupcakes have a lot of sugar, you shouldn't eat them. Bananas are good. Eat bananas. Did you hear the kids outside? I have to laugh. You know, I'm just slightly over 40, and sometimes I think to myself, wow, you know, like, am I missing out because I don't have kids? You know, and I teach, so I get 80 new kids a semester. Do I really need to have kids of my own? Like, I don't know, am I missing out on something? It seems like a lot of effort. I don't know. Could my life possibly be just fine without it? And which is the same reaction I have when a lover wants to try something new, you know, in bed that I might not be too keen on. Well, I don't know. Am I really missing out on something? I'm over 40. That really did occur to me, which is so funny. What else did you expect from having had the surgery? Oh, well, gas. Yeah. I mean, you know, people who have an eating disorder tend to have all kinds of screwed up problems with the digestive tracts. And maybe they're used to having a little fluff or two, you know. Ooh, I fluffed, I pooped, I farted, whatever you fancy word you want to say for expelling gas out of the butt. And if you see, as you can see, I live with my cats. If you ever by accident, you pass gas and you realize your cat is like laying right behind your rear end, and you self-consciously, you kind of look to get a reaction out of your cat. So, you know, in the past, I have, you know, hammered out a good, you know, gaseous emission, and then look like all apologetically, you know, whatever cat is behind me, they don't care. These things don't faze cats. Since the surgery, you know, on the message boards we call them like paint peeling farts, because I mean, you don't digest things fully anymore, and there's certainly, you know, a consequential odor that happens. So if one of my cats is behind me after a post-op fart, Gabriel the other day was like, ah, like his eyes like squinted. It was so funny. He was looking at me like, oh, what are you, sick? What's the matter with you? And he jumped away all annoyed. I'm like, oh, this is too funny. No, not everything gives you gas. You have to be careful. You have to experiment with what your body can tolerate. My advice that I give you cautiously, based on my experience, the fresher the food, the easier it is to digest. Stick with those fresh fruits and vegetables. Lean proteins, healthy stuff. So, I'll be back soon with more poop stories. No, just kidding.